Hello students, welcome to our channel NG Allrounder. Today, this video is going to be very special because in this video, I am going to explain, not just explain, I am going to totally explain line by line my topic, my Python MySQL connectivity project COVID management system. Yes, COVID management, which is worldwide popular nowadays. I made this project using Python normal and ideally and MySQL. Here you can see there is no database named COVID management, but after executing my Python file, it will be created here automatically because all my commands are over there. I am going to explain all of them. This video is going to be somewhat long because I am going to explain line by line so that you will get it. If you want to make this project, if you want to make any other project with MySQL and Python connectivity project or with only MySQL, you just need to do one thing. You just need to view this video up to last, because in this video I am using a very simple language. I will teach very slowly and you will get it properly. So view the video up to last. Here you can see a Python file named COVID management system. We need to run it. Okay, edit with IDLE 3.9 64-bit. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here you can see source code for COVID management. First I will show you how is it works, what is it working, and then I am going to explain my whole source code line by line. This is my source code. I'm going to explain it all. Just wait for it. Okay, run module. Yeah, welcome to COVID management system. It is blinking because it is creating database. Okay, database successfully created here. When we type show databases again, here you can see last time there were 6 rows and now there are 7 rows. One database added, COVID management. Okay, here are two options: login as admin or login as patient. If I am a normal user and want to login as patient, then I can login. If we enter 1, it asks the password. What is the password? I inserted a password here. Select asterisk from login. Yeah, no database. Okay, we hasn't used any database. Okay, COVID management database change, show tables, login, patient, serial number and staff. In patient table there are the data of all the patients which are going to added, and after calculating the active cases and total number of cases we are going to display there. Okay, in staff table all our staffs are going to display here, and this is a serial number. From here a unique number is going to be used from for patients and staff table. Here you can see select asterisk from login. Login. Okay, there are a single row. There is a single row, admin and password ng. So we need to use password as ng. If we use any other password, it again asks the password. So We need to use password as ng. It will successfully, we are successfully now login as ng. There are many options. I am going to show you this also, but first I'm going to show you the outer second portion also. Yeah, thank you. When we chooses second, if we are coming forward as a patient, it says thank you for coming forward for your test. Okay, we enter, it asks, are you feeling cough? So we type Y. Are you feeling dry cough? Yeah, because if we are saying, if we are saying that someone is having corona, there are certain conditions. There are certain conditions. As doctor asks to their patients, you are having dry cough, you are having sneeze, are you having body pain, are you having weakness, are you having dry fever, are you having difficulty breathing? If you are having these all conditions as true, then you give them that you are infected from coronavirus. Oh my god. Okay, then these are all other conditions which may apply if this condition going to be false. Okay, then these all conditions we will ask from the patient. Are you having this or are you not having this? Okay, why? Are you feeling dry cough? We say yes. Are you feeling normal cough? Yes. Although type in this I'm just giving all yes. Okay. Feeling sneeze? Yes. Body pain? Yes, yes, yes. Weakness? Yes. Mucus? Yes. Temperature? High temperature 102. Okay. Difficulty in breathing? Yes. Yeah. Sorry to say, but according to us, you are suffering from corona. Oh my god, I am suffering from corona. Here it asks, enter your name. I entered Angie and age 18. First, I will show you the record which is in patient table. Select asterisk from patients. Patient or patients? Okay. It's empty set. There is no data entered because we have just created the database. In front of you, male. Yeah, of course, yeah. Total number of corona cases, corona infected patients are 1, and active corona cases 1. Okay, this patient with ID 1 will be in quarantine up to 14 days from 2020 11/10. That means 10 date 11th month and 2020, which is in MySQL date format. There is no doubt. Okay, if yeah, in patient we have again did it. Okay, when now when we select asterisk from patients, here you can see one data has been entered: serial number ng, age 18, gender male, date. Okay, if we do this, delete from patients, query okay, 1 row affected. That means now our patient table is empty. When we repeat our previous one which we have done below, if we repeat it, oh my god, dry cough. Okay, it will show error because I didn't enter this and didn't enter this. Unexpected result, it will show unexpected result, so I need to run it again. Okay, don't worry, it's no error because it's the mistake which I have did now. Don't bother. Okay, we are giving all things as yes, dry, normal, sneeze, pain in your body, weakness, mucus, temperature 102. I'm just want to show you one thing. Just sorry to say, but according to us, you are suffering from corona age. Here, the thing which I want to show you is total number of corona infected patients are 2, but active corona cases are just 1 because we have deleted the previous entry. Now the ID of that patient is 2, will be in quarantine up to 40 days from today's date. Yeah, it is working awesomely. Okay. Yeah, here. Enter your choice. If we enter as admin, it will ask password ng. Now we want to add patients. If we want to add patients, we just do 1 and enter the name Nishant. Okay, Nishant. It asks enter patient age, 7 age, gender male, date of corona infected. Then there's a format of Python. There is a format. We need to enter first year 2020, month 11, and then date. What is today's date? 10. Yeah, today's date is 10. Yeah. Now total number of corona infected are 3 and active cases are 2. More, it will ask, do you want to enter more data of more patients? No, we don't want to do it. Do you want to log out? No, we don't want to do it. Okay. New entry will come here. Here you can see there are 2 data has been entered, 2, 3, and Nishant, 18, 7, male, and today's date with today's date. Okay. Now, if a manager want to enter data of patients, if they want to add more patients, then enter new staff name. New staff name, I will be the staff member. Yeah, Nishant. Age, oh my god, now I'm old age, 50, male. Post, doctor, not less than that. Salary, not much, just 20,000. Okay, staff with ID 1 has been saved successfully. Active staff members are 1. Active staff members displays that there are only 1 member who is working for the sake of corona patients. Okay, do you want to enter more staff data? No, we don't want to do that. Do you want to log out? No, we don't want to do that. Display patients record. We need to choose the third option. If we choose the third option, it will ask the ID which they have provided us. 1, 3, etc. If we want to see patient data, then we just put here 3. You will see here 3, Nishant, 7, and all the data has been displayed here. It's fully working awesomely. Have patience. In the last, I have divided this video in 2 portions. Firstly, a short portion and a long portion. In the short portion, I will show you the working, which I am showing, and in the long portion, I am going to describe my coding line by line. So view this video, watch this video up to last. Okay, if I'm just showing you how is it working, if you like the project, then watch it up to last or not. If you like the video, just give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, if we choose the 4th option, it will ask enter staff ID. We have just entered a single one doctor, which is me. Oh my god. Enter staff ID. Yeah, 1 Nishant, which 850 is working for the corona patients now in our software, according to our software. Okay, if we want to change the password, If here is the option, if we want to remove some patients, if we want to remove some staffs, and if we want to change password. Okay, I'm going to show this. If we want to change the password, we need to choose 5. We need to write here the old password, which is, as you know, which is ng. Okay, ng. New password, it's the password which we want to set, nothing more, nothing less. ng1. Oh, okay. Now when we choose 8, which is for logout, when we did the logout, it will again takes us out, and if we again want to log in, then we need to use ng1 for login. We are successfully logged in. Okay, if we want to remove patients, we need to choose 6, enter patient ID. Now we need to enter the patient ID which we want to remove. Third, which is Nishant, is going to remove from here. Okay, patient has been removed successfully. Do you want to remove more? No. Okay, here if we check that our data is our project, our program is working properly or not, so we just need to do this. It's properly working. The patient with ID 3 has been removed. Okay, and if we want to see our staff data is working or not, wow, it is also working. I'm working here, Nishant, with age 50. Okay, here now all of working properly. And the staff which we want to, if I want to if I want to leave my job, then I need to choose 7. And the staff ID, what was my ID? I think it was 1. Yeah, it is 1. 1. Oh my god, staff has been removed successfully. Do you want to remove more staff? No, because there is no one who is working for the corona patients now. Select asterisk from staff. Empty set, there is no one. I already told you. Okay, now here my short portion of video has been completed. We are going to log out from here, log out, and we choose here 3 to exit. My project is working properly, awesomely. There is no error arises. Okay, now thank you for holding your patience. If you are coming up to here, then you are going to be get its profit, because now I'm going to explain how it works. You can see there is maximum time is remaining, so I'm just starting it explaining. If you like my project, just give this video a big thumbs up, like this video. If you want to see these more projects, then please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon to watch these types of videos. Okay, if you want to see more projects, I have already uploaded many projects to my YouTube channel. Visit there, subscribe my channel, please. I need support. Okay, source code for corona COVID management. Here you can see there are 5 lines: print, 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 and print. Each print line prints for single line. Here you can see that they are 3rd line. I'm just showing it out. You will understand it betterly. Here it's the same view. It is displaying as the same I had did there. Yeah, you can see here it is as it is come here, which I have done there. Okay, which you have printed there, it will come here. That means it will display there without anything. I'm just removing it. I'm just continuing my explanation. Here next line you can see there is an import MySQL connector. This imports used to connect this Python software from that MySQL. It allows you to and to do some functions in MySQL database. This line where you can see, yeah, this line you need to write it as it is, because mydb, please write it. If you want to make, just open your laptop, just start coding with me, you will definitely do it properly. Okay, mydb mysql.connector.connect brackets, small brackets. Okay, there are three things. It's a format, I can't do anything. It's a format, there is no logic, you just need to remember it. Okay, here you can see host equal to localhost. It is same for all PCs. This thing is same for all. You just need to copy it out. User comma user equal to root. This thing also same for all. If you are working with Python and MySQL, this thing is also same. And password, this thing is different. This password is different. 1234. It is the password of MySQL, which it asks whenever I open. Here you can see, if I close it here, it will ask password. MySQL, yeah, it asks the password. Here I write, if I want to log in, here I need to write the password 1234. It will log in successfully. Here, that's why I write 1234. This next line is also compulsory to make the connection with MySQL. My cursor, here we are we are giving mydb.cursor to my cursor, because we have used many times in our project my cursor. Okay, my cursor, you can see here we have used it many times. That's why we have defined it at the initial of our project. Oh my god, we have used it many times. To make your project, you just need to do these things as it is I told you. And now now from here, my cursor.execute create database if not exist COVID management. My cursor.execute, the area which I have selected, is used whenever we want to write any SQL query, structured query language query, which is a MySQL language. If you have learned SQL language, then you can easily understand this query: create database if not exist COVID management. This query is written in the middle of inverted commas, in between inverted commas. Okay, as it is, if we want to use this if we want to use this here, if we want to use that project, we need to write my cursor.execute, and in between inverted commas we write that database name which we have created earlier, COVID management. Here we write use COVID management. Simply, there is no doubt. If you are having any doubt, just comment right there. Okay, next query which we want to execute, we want to create tables. So there is no doubt our next query will be create table if not exist staff. We have created 1, 2, 3 and 4 tables. You can see here use COVID management. Okay, show tables. We have created 4 tables: login, patients, serial number and staff. You can easily see here login, patient, and serial number and staff. Okay, it's so simple. So this is the column name. Oh my god. I'm just trying to make you understand as I can. DSC. I'm just trying to explain it through the description of my table. DSC login. If you see here, there are two tables, admin, password, with data type varchar. Maximally, I always used to use varchar, and I always use I never use, mostly I don't use any keys. Okay, I always try to use not null function. Here you can see, here, not null, not null, not null, and not null. Create table if not exists staff, serial number varchar 25 not null, name varchar 25 not null, age varchar 25 not null, gender care 1. Care represents varchar, but there is a difference care and varchar. You can search in Chrome. In care you just care enter one character, and in varchar you can write more than one character, nothing else. Not null and post varchar, it's so simple. Not null, salary varchar not null. Here I just use comma, column name, data type, and not null. This process I used again and again. Age varchar not null. So you and I both feel comfortable if I used to here describe my all tables. DSC patients, DSC SNO, and DSC staff. Yeah, just use the format which I told you for creating tables in MySQL fastly. I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, just do yeah, here just write these below these queries. My cursor dot execute, create inverted commas, bracket inverted commas, create table if not exist staff, and then staff, write serial number. Yeah, here write serial number varchar 25 and not null. So in hurry moment create all the tables. You create all the tables using these description of tables. You just need to make the login table using admin varchar 25 not null, password varchar 25 not null, serial in patients create table if not exist patient, serial number SNO varchar 25 not null, name varchar 25 not null, age varchar 25 not null. Just create these tables using my description of tables. Then the next step which comes for entering a data, here you can easily observe that that I have inserted data in my login table. Select asterisk from login. You can easily observe here I have inserted this data using that command. But can you imagine You just need to imagine and think. Whenever this program executes at once, this data must be entered. If you just write that command, insert into login values admin ng, then it will insert it again and again, again and again, again and again whenever you execute your Python file. So to not to do that, we have used a trick. Here we have used z equal to 0. We have initialized z and put that value as 0 for I in my cursor. What is my cursor here? My cursor dot execute select asterisk from SNO. Here my cursor refers to a list which contains two tuples, because in our SNO table, select asterisk from SNO. You can see here there are two columns, patient and staff, and by default we have entered 0 in these values. 0 0. Okay, z equal to 1. Here we have created a list. My cursor represents as list, and in this list there are two tuples. First tuple contains the value of patient and second tuple contains the value of staff. It is very easy. If you have learned the Python, you can understand it very easily. For I in my cursor, z equal to 0. If this list is having some data, then this loop become true at the first. Then the compiler comes here and updated the value of z. And when it comes out, there will be the value of z will be 1. The value of z will be 1. You can easily understand it. The value of z will be 1. Okay, so here we check if there will be no value. If the list is empty. So this condition become false. And the cursor didn't enter in this loop. So what we have set the value of z 0. After loop it will also be 0. Here we have created a condition if z equal to 0. So we are going to execute a query, my cursor.execute, insert into SNO values. By default we have entered 0 and 0. It is so simple, there is no doubt. After inserting our values, we simply do the mydb.commit. It is the query, it is the code which you have to write after executing all the insertions and all the queries which you want to write in MySQL, which you want the changes in MySQL. If you forget to do this mydb.commit, if you forget to do this, then whatever changes you have done, it will be missed there. It didn't display there. Okay, next we have selected all from login table because we need to write what will be the password at the initial time at default. So we have used the same condition, j equal to 0, and updated the value of j and if j equal to 0, my cursor dot execute insert into login values admin and ng. It's so simple. mydb dot commit. If you are getting it, just write your comment there just after the video, so that I can understand that you liked my video and you get it what I'm trying to tell. Okay, just write the comment, like the video if you are getting it. Okay, so from here we want to execute many loops, which you can see whenever you log out until whenever you exit the loop admin, in which admin, patient and exit are there. In this video I have divided loops in three portions: loop 1, loop 2 and loop 3. Loop 1 contains this portion, which will ask you, you want to enter as admin, you want to enter as patient, or you want to exit. It just asks that. And in second loop starts whenever you enter as admin. Second loop starts, and whenever you choose anything from admin. If you choose add patient, then this third loop starts. It's so simple, there is no doubt. Whenever second loop starts, it asks to choose add patient and stop display patient record, change password, remove patients, remove staff and log out. We have declared here ch2. Here we ask to enter your choice. Okay, if the condition match, ch2 equal to 1. If user chooses 1, then he enter to add patients. Okay, here it starts asking patient details: name, age, date. Okay, name, age, date. It will ask all the data. And my cursor dot execute select asterisk from SNO. Here this coding, my cursor dot execute select asterisk from SNO, this coding is used to select all the data from SNO. As I have told you, by default it gets a loop, and in loop a list, and in list it contains as much as tuples as much as rows are there in that table. Okay, my cursor dot execute select asterisk from SNO. Here again we ask for that condition for I in my cursor, and distribute the data of I. Distribute these two tuples in patient. That means this data is given to patient and this data is given to staff. That's all. There is no difference. If here you can see that we have entered as patient, that means we want to increase the value of patient. So we have here increased the value of patient by 1. By default it was 0. Now the value of patient is 1. So here we have saved all the data which we have taken from the user. My cursor dot execute insert into patient values, str patient name, age, gender and date. My cursor dot execute, this is also the format you know very well. Insert into patient values. You need to write as it is. If you write in MySQL, you can write insert into patient values. Okay, and you are really aware. I think you are really aware because you have learned MySQL or SQL language. This is here the data of any column with data type varchar is used to write. Okay, this is the format. If you want to write, then you need to concatenate, and before concatenation you need to write or you need to close inverted commas. If you want to insert the values through variables, then you need to use this format: single inverted commas plus in between variable name plus and several inverted commas close and single inverted commas close comma, and this the format same. It's so simple, there is no doubt. And next query which we have right here, my cursor dot execute update SNO set patient equal to patient. What is your patient? This is the value we have updated. As you can see here, values are updating because as you remember, if you remember that we have written three values of our patients and one value as our staff, because I was the only one who is working for the corona patients. Okay, so you can get it very easily that these values are updating whenever they are used. Whenever they are used, they are updated here. Update SNO set patient equal to inverted comma, single inverted comma, double inverted comma plus, and we concatenate the value of patient with string because we have used their varchar data type. Okay, and we have committed all the changes what we have made and printed this. Print data of patient has been saved successfully. Next line, next code. We have written here my cursor dot execute select asterisk from patients. What is the need of this? Because this is also a technique which I have used. This technique has been created by me. It's so simple. At initial time we have decided the value of t as 0. Okay, then whenever loop run, it will increase it by 1 if there is only one data. If there is only one data, if there is only one data, if there is only one data, wait a minute, have patience. If there is only one data, it will run at once only. This loop will run at once. After this loop, the value of t will be 1. If it runs at once, the value of t will be 1 and it will update it here and given active corona cases. Given as active corona cases, it will count how many rows are there in the table. It will count how many rows are there in the table. And we have distributed all the values of I. As you know, in my patient tables, there are these columns: TID, name, age, gender, and date. And these all values are in I, which is my cursor for I in my cursor. Okay, I have distributed the value of I to these all variables: TID, name, age, gender, and date. And I have used this this date here, you can see date 1. Okay, the patient with ID TID1 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 will be in quarantine up to 14 days from date 1. From date 1. So simple. In next, you can see there we have updated the value of loop 3. Loop 3. We have we asked to the user, do you want to enter more data of more patients? क्या आप और डेटा enter करवाना चाहते हो? Do you want to enter more data? He replies yes or no, Y or N. Again we ask, do you want to enter more data? As you know that we have compared here. Before running it again and again and again, it will ensure that the value of loop 3 is Y or N, and the value is updated here again and again whenever loop runs. At the last it will ask this, because if we didn't change the value of loop 3 or loop 2, there will be an infinite loop and there is no breakout. In next condition, loop 2, ch2 equal to 2, ch2 equal to 2 means add staff members. He want to add staff members. We by default we have given the loop 3 as Y because we want to run this loop. Loop 3 equal to Y or small y or capital Y, then this loop runs. We will ask all the data, name, age, gender, post, salary used in input. Okay. My cursor.execute select asterisk from SNO. I think you are fully aware of this now. If you have seen my whole video without skipping, you are easily familiar of this, aware of this. Select asterisk from SNO. Why we have selected asterisk from SNO? To take these values, patient and staff. There are the serial numbers which we have used in our tables, and we can use this as a primary key because this value is increasing one by one and it is not going to repeat anyway because I have updated it every time. Okay, staff equal to int staff plus 1, we updated it and inserted all our data to our staff values, single inverted comma, double inverted comma, plus staff name, age, gender, post and salary. Please see this code and copy it out in your PC. It will definitely learn. Okay. Next query, my cursor.execute update SNO, which we have used earlier. This SNO value. Staff equal to staff because we have updated the value of staff plus 1. So we are also going to update it here, and we have committed all our changes which we have done and shown this output. Print f string double inverted commas staff with ID staff. What is staff here? Now you can easily know staff. This is the updated serial number. We are using it as ID because I already told you that we can use it as primary key. It has been saved successfully. We have saved it, and this loop is used for showing active staff members. Okay, you can get it very easily because I already told you. My cursor.execute select asterisk from staff t. Initially we have given t as 0 for I in my cursor t plus equal to 1. We are just counting how many rows are there in staff table now. Print active staff members equal to t. There is no doubt. And now we have updated the value of loop 3 and loop 2. Do you want to enter more staff data? If we type yes, then this loop again be true, and it will start again asking all the data. There is no problem now, and we have also updated this value. Do you want to log out? आप बाहर जाना चाहते हो? It will ask why or no, and if we write why, then it will make it out from this loop, take us out from this loop. After that, it will again check for this condition, alex cs2 equal to 3. What is 3 now? What is 3 now? 3 is display patient record. If we want to display the patient record, we want its ID, because now coronavirus is worldwide famous. Corona is worldwide famous, and patients are in crores. There is very bad condition, so we want its ID, which will be known by the doctor or the family members of that patient. Okay, by default we have set it all the data as empty. Here mycursor.execute select asterisk from patients where SNO equal to IDD. हम उस सभी का डेटा उठा लेंगे जिसका डेटा मैच करेगा IDD के साथ. We will take all the data which matches to that ID. Okay, now again we run this loop for I in my cursor tid2 name 2 age 2 gender 2 date 2 equal to I. We distributed all the values of I which are of this table SNO with ID this, where from patients with ID this. It will distribute all the data and show it here, where I have printed this line will be print as it is, because we have simply printed. There is no variable name, it's just the text. It will simply print it as it is as output. In the next line it will use f-string and tid2 name 2 age 2 gender 2. It will display these all data which it has taken from here. Okay, now it will check for next condition, cs2 equal to 4. IDD, it will ask for next ID. As you know, it will ask for ID and staff ID if you want to show the data. By default we have given these all data as empty and committed all that data. mycursor.execute select asterisk from staff where SNO equal to IDD, where SNO equal to IDD. If this condition matches to any of the record in our table, it will take that data and give it to these all variables. Using the variable I, because it is a variable of my cursor. Again, simply as I told you earlier, print this text as it is, and using f-string print this line, print these all data using these variables: salary 3, pass 3, post 3, gender, these all data, tid3 name and gender, which we have taken from I. It's so simple. If you want to make it, just write it down as I'm showing. Okay, as I'm showing, just write it down. If you are having any doubt, just comment it down. It's my promise, I will reply you or give your number. I will also provide you project. There is no big issue. Okay, At next, it will check for next condition cs2 equal to 5. Do you know what is 5? I didn't remember that. We are checking it. Change password. cs2 equal to 5. We have explained much, very much code to you. Some code is remaining yet. It will check for the choice. If choice will be the 5, it will ask some conditions. Pass, enter old password. If that old password match to the data which we have entered or which you have changed in your PC, then there is a condition. If pass equal to password and pass equal to input, enter new password. It will ask for new password because the old password is right. That's why it asks for new password. If old password was somewhat incorrect, it will not ask for new password. My cursor.execute update login set password equal to and pass. I have already told you it's the format. You need to concatenate and pass because and pass is variable, and these all are closing of inverted commas, single inverted comma, double inverted comma, plus and pass variable name plus double inverted comma, close, single, close, single, double, single. If double is there, then you need to write single is there, you need to write single first and double after that. If double is there, you need to write double first and single after that. And we have committed all the changes what we have done. Else, if password is wrong, print wrong password. It's so simple. It will check for now the compiler check for next condition. If cs2 equal to 6. If the condition is same for 6, what is 6th condition? Remove patient. As you know, loop 3 starts from here, and by default the value of loop will be y, and checks for y and ask for input IDD, because to remove any data we want that ID. Enter patient ID and we will search for it and delete it. My cursor.execute inverted commas and in between inverted commas we use to write here the query of MySQL. Delete from patient where SNO equal to single inverted comma, double inverted comma, plus IDD plus double single. It's so simple. After this query, which because we have changes, we have done some changes, so we need to commit it. mydb.commit. Okay, and then after committing, if all things successfully done, we print the message print patient has been removed successfully. It's so simple. Loop 3 input. Do you want to remove more patients? It will y and if you write y, this loops again works. If you write n, this loop breaks and compiler checks for this. cs2 equal to 7. Loop 3 equal, by default we have given y, and this all is same as previous one. While loop 3 equal to y, small y or capital Y, then we ask for ID. I think it's for staff. Yeah, we need to show you. Yeah, remove staff 7. We ask the ID, enter staff ID. My cursor.execute delete from staff where SN equal to plus IDD. What is IDD? It's the variable which has been updated here. IDD equal to this. And we have done some changes in MySQL as usual. We use the commit. Okay, and if all the changes what we have done successfully saved, then it will show staff has been removed successfully. Otherwise it will show an error and update the value of loop. Okay, elif Because what is eighth condition? What is eighth condition? Logout. It's so simple. The coding of eighth is really so simple because you just need to write a term which is break. It will what break do? It just now elif condition. What is ch1? This question arises. What is ch1 equal to 2? You can see here this indent is of another condition. It is the initial part. If you remember, this is our first loop. This is our first loop, loop 1. Okay, we are under admin portion. We are under admin portion. We are working in it now. Now to come in patient portion, we user need to type 2. Type 2. Here you can see first condition is of ch1. So next condition elif ch1 equal to 2. This message will be printed. Thank you for coming forward for your test. And as I already told you that we are not God, we want to ask some conditions to the user, to the patient. If that condition come true, then he is suffering from corona. Otherwise we can show some other things like air pollution, common cold, flu, and etc. This is the condition. If the patient is having dry cough, sneeze, body pain, weakness, high fever, difficulty in breathing, then he is infected from corona and he is having coronavirus. Okay, here you will see that we have taken these all inputs. I cough, that means input as cough. Are you feeling cough? Y or N? As I already shown you this, we have taken it in lower form. What lower do? If anyone typed capital Y, then it will convert it to small y, which will helpful for us for comparing, because you knows that we have compared this small y, capital Y. Okay, there is no need here. I compared here to just to show you, because there is no need, because we have converted it to this, to lower. Okay, if by default these dry cough and cough is false, that means if a user says that he is having cough, then the condition will comes true, otherwise it will be N. Here the condition is if I cough, input cough equal to Y, or input cough equal to Y, capital Y or small y, dry cough equal to, now we are asking that you are having dry cough or normal cough. Are you feeling dry cough? Y or N? Because you had seen that for coronavirus you need dry cough, and if you are having normal cough, then it can be for flu or anything else, or common cold. Okay, so we are asking that you are having normal cough or you are having dry cough. So we can ask from here, and we are asking for sneeze, same as for sneeze. Are you feeling sneeze? Yn dot lower. Are you feeling pain in your body? Yn dot lower. Mucus, are you feeling mucus? Yn dot lower. Temperature, input temperature int, please enter your temperature. Here there is a comparison. There is a comparison and condition. If temperature which is entered is less than 100, less than or equal to 100, if I temp less than equal to 100, then temperature is lower, otherwise else temperature is higher. Because as you can see that in coronavirus there will be high fever. We need high fever. Okay, if the temperature is high, then only he is suffering from corona. Breathe. Are you having difficulty in breathing? Yn. We can write here Yn. Okay, just for the comfort of patient. Here the all condition which is going to decide that you are having coronavirus or not is set it here. If dry cough which we have taken equal to y, and sneeze equal to y, and pain equal to y, and weakness equal to y, and temp equal to high, which we have set it ever, and breathe equal to y. If these all conditions match, if there is no difference, if these all are compulsory to be matched, if they all are matched, then you will give this. Sorry to say, according to us, you are suffering from corona. Oh my god, it results positive. Then only we ask his name. If we ask his name, enter your name, enter your age, enter your gender, MF. Okay, then next, simply my cursor.execute. As I already told you about it, my cursor.execute, select asterisk from SNO. You already know what is SNO, serial numbers, which is containing serial numbers for patient and staff. For I in my cursor, you already knows that I already told you. I in my cursor, we have distributed the value of I columns value to patient and staff, serial number to patient, serial number to patient, and staff serial number to staff. Then we increases the serial number of patient, that means ID of patient, and inserted that ID here. You can see here we have inserted it here. My cursor.execute, insert into patient values, str patient. This is the method, single inverted comma, double, plus, and in between the value which you want to store. Okay, comma, is there a single? There will be single, double, single, double, single, double, double, single, single, double, double, single, and in between you need to concatenate plus, and in between plus you need to write the variable name which we have taken from the user, age which we have taken from the user, here name, age, gender. Okay, we all have done it. And can you understand now? If you don't know, I'm telling you, in SQL now functions returns the date and time. And if you want date, this column is having the date, on which date this person is get positive for corona, and he have tested now, the patient have tested now, that's why we are providing his today's date for corona infection. Okay, these all values has been saved, and we have also changed the serial number in the serial number in patient, which we have updated, and we have also committed all our updation. So all the changes what we have made will be saved successfully, will be displayed successfully in my SQL database. Okay, our program is going to be end now. It is up to its end. If you really like my video, if it is working for you, then yeah, please like the video, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, and please share this to your friends so that they also get to know that how genius you are and how interesting things you watch. Please share this video to them who are needy, who need to make these projects. If you're a teacher, guide your students, send this your student. If you really like my video, send this link to your students, guide them to watch this video, because if they watch this video they are going to make the project by their own, because I've taught here up to my best. I give my best, and I know, I have searched, I'm a YouTuber, I know that no one have uploaded this type of quality video to that YouTube, because as Python is new to class 12. So like this video, comment, share, subscribe my channel for these types of updates. Please continue now. Print total number of corona infected patients. As you already know, total number of corona affected patients are patient. What is patient? It's the updated value which we have given here, 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 and here also. Okay. Data of patient has been saved successfully. Total number of corona infected patients is this, and total and active corona cases is here. Active corona cases is T. As I already told you how to get the active corona cases. Active corona cases represents that how many records we are having in our table, because which of the number of patients which get recovered, they will be removed from our list. That means how much patients we are having in our record, they are the active patients. So to count how many patients we are having, we are initializing T as 0 and for I in my cursor, and we are applying a loop for our table and increasing T by 1. If my table is having 1 record, then this loops run for 1, and it is having 2, then it's run for 2 times, then it will give active corona cases for T. My cursor.execute select asterisk from patients, and we are getting all our data for getting the date, just for getting that date. Patient, print the patient with ID TID5, it's the one. We are getting the data from the table which we have here said, which we have saved. We are just getting that data. If there is any error, we can't get the data. Just for our good working, we have just practiced it. Okay, TID5, name 5. The patient with ID TID5 will be in quarantine up to 14 days from date 5. What is date 5? Here the date 5 is this, which is gathered from the I, and I had date values from my cursor, and my cursor gets its value from here. It's so simple, it's a chain, it's so simple, but because I taught you to my best, it's up to its last for I in my cursor. It's I have already told you, and these are the next conditions which I have already shows you. Nothing to worry, just due to air pollutions. And what are the conditions for air pollutions? It's not the main. The main focus is all for coronavirus. Okay, for air pollution, what are the conditions? Dry cough plus sneeze equal to air pollution. Dry cough we have put it Y, and sneeze equal to Y. Other things we have put it here low, no, and no. If these all conditions came true, then we print nothing to worry, it's just due to air pollution. If these both conditions can't be true, then this condition we are checking that compiler is checking that this condition is true or not. It is for common cold, and common cold condition: cough equal to Y, mucus equal to Y, sneeze equal to Y, pain equal to Y, weakness equal to Y, temperature equal to low, breathe equal to no. Okay, if these conditions come true, nothing to worry, it's just common cold. If these all conditions can't be matched, this it's the last portion. You can say it's the default one for case, in case of switch. If you learn Java, you can understand it. Okay, print you are not corona infected. If you are feeling something wrong, You just need to rest. You just need to rest. If then also you can't feel better, please consult to your doctor. Alif, what is 3? Did you remind it? What is 3? What is 3? Did you remind it? Oh my god, I'm just trying to remind you. I'm just trying to remind you. Wait a minute, it's a very long project, that's why it's having some difficulty. Came up. Yeah, it's the one. Exit. ch1 equal to 3, that means exit. And you know how to log out and exit. It's just the term break. It's really damn simple. If you have completely listened what I have taught, you just know congratulations, you have made it the project, because it's too simple. It's not simple, but I have made this simple for you. And this work, if you think this work really deserves like, comment and share, just do that. Don't think much, because it really deserves. Okay, I also can show you how to make a documentation file. I'm just showing you. Okay, because I have totally explained my project, that's why I'm just showing you how to make a Word file documentation. uh, the documentation must be of almost 30 pages, and it consists many pages different things. Okay, it just of my last college. Okay, it's the front page, and this is the certificate portion, acknowledgement portion. Okay, or this is the content. Okay, it's an introduction. If you really likes my content, object and scope of the project, content, theoretical background is also, introduction has been done, object and scope has been done, theoretical background is the theoretical background, system implementation. The meaning of showing this file is just to make you aware how to make this file. System design and development. Here you need to page all your databases, the structure of databases. Project view is the project view. Python coding, all your coding must be here. All your coding must be here. All your coding must be here. And user manual, it's user manual, references are there, and that's all. Congratulations for your project, for your submission of project. If you are having any doubt, just comment it out there. I'm going to help you. As you know, I'm really a helping nature. I'm really having a helping nature. If you really like the video, press the bell icon, press the subscription button, press the bell icon, just do it. Okay, it's the time to take my time. Bye, see you, tada.